This auto transcribe, right?
Okay, shall we start now?
Okay, yes, please.
Okay, so thanks everybody for joining today's call. We're going to have a handover session for the LIFT project, which is the sub-process addressed about performance quality conformity management for SEA entities. Except Malaysia, we have a few already went through during the summertime. So today we're going to focus on the remaining original SEA scopes of the entities. Okay.
Okay, so Cherry, so some of us, some of our team members is already is on leave. So today I invite those who handle Singapore countries, Thailand, and also Philippines. So today's session is will just focus on these three countries.
Okay. Okay. So let's start from Singapore first, then.
Okay.
Okay. So I think before we start to drill down to details, I would like to align with you first. So we're going to tell you based on the capacity file, the catalog, line by line. For example, by sequence, the Singapore, which is the line, the row 8, then we go first of the 8, and then we go next one. Okay. So we go by sequence, and then to show you the showcase, what we received the queries in the past and how we're going to do it. So it's more about how we're going to share the methodology when the next year or when in the future, when you receive this kind of request from audits from banks, how you're going to make actions based on that. Okay. So let me share my screen first. Can you see my screen?
Yep.
Okay, great. So if we look at the capacity file, which is a row 8, it's about providing information to answer queries from the management or external parties. So which is referred to the one of the example is the audit queries. Okay, so we go start from audit queries. The audit queries in the Singapore in the past 1 year, we experienced two type of the period of the audit queries. So one is called interim audit queries, which is usually in November or December. You're going to start to receive this kind of queries either from affiliates or direct from the BSC internal control team who is coordinating those kind of audit exercise. So, and then the next one is the year-end audit queries. So year-end audit queries is coming at the beginning of the next year. Yeah? So since now we are in the interim, so let's go first with interim. So interim, this year, we received two type of questions. So the first is about the Singapore loan. So the auditor going to share in the list to ask to confirm, do we have any loan activities in the fiscal year of 2025? If there is, then we need to provide the loan agreement as well as drawdown payment, repayment or interest payment. So all the relevant related to loan activities, transactional, including the agreement, we also need to share. So when we receive this kind of queries, currently, because loan agreement or the activities in 2025 is handled by corporate finance team. So I direct these questions to Jessie and Angela to ask their support to provide those documentations. So then they share with us those supporting documentation, and then we give feedback to Nafika, who is leading this coordination on the audit exercise this year.
So Cherry, moving forward, according to Global RASI, these documents and the folders, would it be shared to GPS as well?
The loan is under which catalog?
I can't remember, but I mean, overall, I think everything, the drawdown and all is going to be managed by GPS. So logically, on the loan agreements, it would make sense that we have access to it as well, right?
I'm not sure to answer you this question because we will need to go back to VC, right? So I think we better focus on today's query handover regarding this.
Yes, it's
audit,
related
yeah.
to this query actually, because I was thinking to streamline the process, we don't need to go to corporate finance, and then we can just handle it straightforward rather than through and flow. You know what I mean?
Yes and no. I do not agree. Why? Because we only have 45 minutes today. If we go back to the process clarification and how we're going to align with documentations, it's going to take much time. So
Okay,
I would
no
suggest,
problem.
I would suggest that is can direct to another session when you go through all the global receipt, all the things to clean up, then you can specifically to ask this queries in that session.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thanks, Sherry.
Okay, thank you. Yeah. Okay, so that is the one of query we receive. The second is because of the legacy, okay, before the global receipt, so all the queries about bank account opening or closures, the affiliates are going to ask us. So this year, Abby asked me, is there any account opening documentation or closure? So you just refer back to your bank account management, you know very well. There's no opening, then you just tell her no opening. Is there any closure documentation or whatever new things happen? Then you just share the reference with her. That's it. And this year, taking the chance, I highlighted to her, starting from next year, those catalog bank account management is fully handled by BSC Treasury team. So she's aware about that. So next year, try to avoid those kind of confliction of the emails. Just wanted to have a clarity with the affiliates.
Sure. I will work in Africa on that so that moving forward, we change all the contact person directly to GPS.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah. So this is a supporting document, which is you just mentioned about this year, the loan document. So what is shared by corporate finance? Yeah, so this all is here. So if you want to refer to this, is all the documentation can be referred. Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah. Okay, so that is all interim. As of today, we received, I don't know if we're going to more to come, but we try to summarize what we have for you. And then comes to year end. So year end, we try to use last year example to sample to share with you what kind of queries we receive. Sorry. Sorry. What kind of queries we received from audit. So at the beginning of the year, we received the queries from KPMG regarding the bank confirmations. So what KPMG is going to send email and also with the template regarding the letter of authority based on what they initiate or the queries on the entities and on the banks. So the template is purely standard. They share with the entities. When we receive it, what we do is we need to switch to the letterhead with company letterhead. So this is you just switch back to what we already have it and copy paste there, and to make sure your dates and the bank address is in line with what it is right now. And then you're making sure you put the correct authorizers who is in the mandated to be able to sign these documentations. So all the letters you need to change just to make sure you're going to attach the right letterhead. For example, this success, then you just use success letterhead. If it's Alish, you use Alish. Use this is Kasib, so also you need to switch to success Kasib. So
how about for the other banks?
They did not forward these queries. So we only answer based on what audit asks queries. If they don't forward to us, then that means there's no queries. So that means you don't need to check.
No, I mean the bank confirmation, the template. I saw only BNP, CASIP. How about the others?
There's no letters come.
The
letter is coming
they
from
never
audit.
request for confirmation for those.
Yes. They did not request. Yeah, the letters prepared by the audit.
Then some
Okay.
more ALSG is missing.
Yeah,
So they never ask for ALSG also.
Sherry, can you, is there the attachment of the email from KPMG sending the templates?
Sure. I actually already I put all the things into wait a second now. Which
Receive. Okay.
I will put all the documentation into the folders. Wait a second now. See, I'm not in the right folder. Wait a second now.
So that we know who is the auditor we should be communicating with as well.
Yes. I attached the sample. Wait a second, sorry. See, I confused with folders. Which one? Is this one? Yes, this one. Okay, sorry, this one. So, this is all the emails I already attached here. Bank confirmations. Sorry, here, bank confirmations. Okay, so it's all the emails when the auditors they sent. So you can refer to all the emails.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then question, for Singapore in particular, the bank confirmation needs to be wedding?
Yes, correct. So you can see.
Yeah, after the wedding, the signed bank confirmation, we deliver it back to KPMG? Or they pick it up themselves?
No, last year approach is when you affiliates arranged to sign, right? And then the KPMG going to pick up the letters because KPMG going to go to Singapore office.
Okay, so they pick up themselves, yeah?
Yeah. They pick up themselves, and then the next step is about how they're going to interact with the bank. So the bank going to send some confirmation with them, but will not be in the loop.
Yeah. So bank confirmations are directly auditors with banks. We are out of the picture.
Yes, correct. Yeah, second, but because those kind of things no change, so it's just for the formality, to confirm that and making sure they get access, and then they're going to proceed the next steps with affiliates, probably going to ask authorizers to sign something letters. But those emails were also not in the loop because the KPMG going to directly liaise with affiliate side.
Do you know if they are loading it in the confirmation.com or portal, anything? Do you know?
I'm not sure. I don't have any portal, but suppose should be. They should have something in the KPMG side, and but it's all the audit work, It's nothing to do with internal. For the internal, what we need to do is giving the authorization letters for them to be able to approach with the bank. So that is what, as a treasury, you need to help them to coordinate this case, and then to get authorizer signatures from affiliates to get these authorizations. And then the next step, the next step is subject to audit to check with bank.
Yeah. I'll confirm with KPMG on that. Thank you, Sherry.
Okay, no worries.
So clear with Singapore.
Wait a second now. Let me see if there's anything else.
Sherry, for Belgium, you prepare for Belgium as well, right?
If I get query, yes. If I do not get, then no. So it depends.
So if you don't get query, do you know who is doing it?
I don't know.
Okay. Never mind, we'll check with Nafika. So basically, bank confirmation is a must for all statutory. Without it, the statutory won't be signed off by the partners.
By right,
Someone is doing it.
ideally speaking, yes, but is it the real case? I don't know. It's subject to auditor to perform.
Auditors came to me before. So basically, without the confirmation being received, they are reluctant to sign the statutory. That's why I have to go and chase the bank.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. So if you already experienced that, then okay. But for me, I did not see any LGM part. Probably they reach out to different people. I don't know.
Okay, so I assume that the ones that are here, COE is covering. The ones that are not here, it's not by COE. It might be by someone else.
It's hard to make such conclusion, to be honest, because when we do things, it really depends. It's very subjective. It depends on did the KPMG reach out to us, and at the time, who is respond to these queries, who give the questions, and all the while the transitions between BSC Treasury and SC Treasury and affiliates. So last year, is it all centralized management? I cannot tell you. I don't know.
Yeah, no, my meaning is that because end of the day, after we complete this, I need to prepare the action completion listing. So action completion listing, I have to mention what is here, the documents, the supporting, what was being handed over by COE. So what can I see here? I'm just going to write that. Like LGM, they're not receiving. Yeah.
Oh, I understand your point. No worries. Yeah. You receive what document and which entity, then you just make a record. It's fair.
Yeah. So that's the purpose. That's the purpose. Because we need to put in that document, and both sides, the COE and the GBS needs to sign off, to say that we have completed this. That's why we need to put it clearly on the document.
Okay, but may some project, some subject you probably need to get some from affiliates. I don't know, but later on, I'm sure you're going to have full view. So we will see how it goes to move forward.
No problem. That one is on another KT with the affiliates.
Yeah. Okay, cool. So quick one, the remaining is also very subject to queries from audit, which is the ALSG sent, you see the Q1 in the March. So at that time, I think they are doing the comprehensive collections for the fiscal year of 2024. So they're going to ask you what kind of documentation still they want, is it still need to refresh. So I'm telling them which one we have, which one already give you. You just refer back to what we already did to you, something like that. So it's just attaching here for your reference.
Okay. So Cherry, one note, during the interim, there might be some activities that have not transitioned to us. In particular, like I saw, right, BG, then we might come back to you for advice.
For BG, you need to come to Angela. But of course, you can keep us in the loop, or else do another way. But at the end, we need to forward to her. So either the way I think can work as long as everybody is clear on that part. Okay.
So Angela is for APAC BG.
Angela is the scope is in charge of APAC and bank guarantee, but the bank guarantee, how many countries has bank guarantee is also subjective. For the entities, because different country has different case. It depends on the business, so I wouldn't comment too much on that part. I think when you have more information, you need to ask expert from her. Okay.
Okay. So if there is a BG team, we put Angela, direct it to Angela. You can copy Cherry and Angie for their reference. FYI for them.
In the lift, right? No, the BG is in the global receipt, no? It's
no, I mean, now we are doing a transition for audit. So when the auditors ask about BG, we can't answer them.
Because you mean this year audit?
So that's why during the interim, so I need advice. That's why I was saying, do I come to you? And you say it's Angela. We will go straight to Angela and copy the both of you in the email. So at least we are reaching out in regards to BG during the interim.
Yeah, during the interim, for those queries, if you receive from the leave the scope, you can copy me and the NG, no problem at all. I think we can
Okay.
help coordinate.
Thank you.
Okay, so and then audit. Okay, so audit, I think sample already did it, and the last one is a bank query sample, which is addressed in the wait a second, let me see. The capacity in the row 10. Okay, the row 10, reply to the bank on the nature of incoming funds. So this is, although it's incoming, but it's really subject to the bank query, sometimes payment, sometimes incoming. So I attached 2 samples here. The one we received from, okay, so this is from the CASIP, if I'm not mistaken. Wait a second now. Let me see. Right, its query is from the CASIP. So the CASIP is identified those incoming from the group side, and the beneficial name is actually with the old Singapore company name. So they've been highlighting this issue, ask for confirmation what it is, and to ask for the corrections. So when you receive this kind of queries, what do we do? It's very simple. You look at if it's internal, it's easy to cross-check. So we can see this is from the group. Then you direct your queries to the group cash management team, and then they provide the necessary information with you, and then you give all the enough justifications to the bank side to confirm. So when bank side see this amendment on the confirmation on the names, so then they're going to be okay with that. So that is how we deal with those kind of queries when you receive this from the bank. Okay. Is there anything unclear on this part?
No, it's quite clear. Just that I was curious why Interco still going into CASIP.
I don't know.
Sherry,
It's okay. This is audit. We speak to Interco team. Okay.
Sherry, question. So
Yes.
These 2 samples, is it
Yes.
both for CASIP?
Wait a second. Yeah. This is also from the CASIP.
So
Yes.
means that in CASIP, registered email is only you and NG, is it? It's not someone from GBS. Like for example, like other countries, we do receive query from the banks. So for CASIP, I don't recall we received any email from CASIP. So means that the registered email in CASIP is none of us.
NG, yes.
Yeah, I have comment for this one. Okay, for this one, I think Kevin, maybe you are aware that we updating the bank contact, our LET contact to the banks. So for CASIP, actually, I think same case like other country, there's this generic email that we have put in. Yeah, so it depends on the scope of what activities, right? So if it's an incoming, there's this incoming generic email of GBS that have put in ready.
So basically, for the ones that we are already receiving, my feedback is do not make any changes or update, right? Because not all generic mailboxes are operational. Okay, so recently I shared you, NG, what was the impact. For this CASIP, we have never received. We should actually put in GBS generic mailbox.
Okay.
That one I'm fine. That one I'm fine.
Okay, Kevin, I think I saw your email, but it's just that I think we don't use that part for this discussion because we only left how many our time.
Oh, it's okay. We know 45 minutes is not enough. Like Cherry said, there will be another session.
Yeah.
So we're not going to jump around. So let's tackle one and another. For this query, can you I'll give you 3 emails. Can we get CASIP to quickly update these 3 emails as recipients for all these queries?
No, I think we think this is a separate discussion for that one. Because for Cherry, she has to complete this part, and because we have a few more countries to go, you know. not to mix up the topic, if you're okay with it.
But we are talking about this query, so we are not going to get the query. How are we going to manage it?
No, what I mean here, we have already got the bank changing the contact. This
Oh.
one we will yes, changing the contact, not just to, it is not going to be like Cherry or me, that kind of thing. So I think it's more on the general email that which general email that you are referring to, right? So we take this separately and let what we call that Cherry to continue this part. I think her part is only left a few now.
Yes. So
Okay.
let me quickly went through this one. Okay. So the CACIB, the query about post transaction monitoring. So this is a very also very, how do I say, the regular banking checking point. So from time to time, they're going to have some attention and then to ask you to provide some underlying why you have this incoming, why you have this payment, something like that. It's just randomly to choose by them. So when you receive these queries, and what you need to do is you see all the queries list, and then you see the timing, and you define the payment or corrections, and then you direct your queries to the BSE relevant teams. And I'm sure you know who is. And then you consolidate, collect all the natures, and then to submit to the bank to share with them all the feedbacks. So usually when we see this kind of queries, we give the business nature. We won't receive further queries from the bank.
Sorry, is there a POP from CACIB that we can refer to?
Sorry, EOP? What is EOP?
Purpose of payment, a listing or from their end.
No, I mean, at least for this one now, they are not asking for the purpose code. They are asking to explain why they have this payment, and what we've been shared by them is usually why they see those queries come is, for example, they see, oh, your transaction remittance information somehow is mentioning about subsidies of the ordering name, something like that. So then they're going to have confusion. What is the relationship between this company and that company, and what you are exactly selling to them, or what is the business nature, have this transaction, something like that. Okay, so it's nothing to do with your purpose code. Purpose code is different thing.
Okay. Again, it's okay. I'll take it out with CACIB. Yeah. Don't worry.
Okay.
So do we know when we are going to start receiving this email, Sherry?
I don't know, because this email is really subjective. It's not like
No,
every month they
because
send you.
because at the moment I look at the listing, none of the GPS is inside there. So when will it be updated when we start receiving? Because I don't want when suddenly out of nowhere CACIB comes and the team is not prepared.
You mean the content? Content, I think Angie
Yeah.
just mentioned, we can discuss another session about that, no?
So
The letter already sent out to the bank. I think the bank, for sure, they are updating, you see. So what has been done has been done.
And you mentioned the letter already sent. So you put which team, which email address?
For incoming, this one I can share a copy to you guys.
you share a copy to us first, and
Yeah. I mean, we take it separate session. It's gonna be very long discussion for this one. I can share a copy.
Angie, you must know why I'm asking this, because I'm able to link it, right? So everything is all kind of like interlinked. You know, if you're going to pass something and then it's half cooked, then that's where issues happen.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, so that's why I wanted clarity. I totally understand it's being worked on. It's just that we need the clarity, so it's not half cooked. Okay.
Sure. So
Thank you.
I can share a copy with you on that, because the appendix is actually the same, but of course they by the entity from the on the letter signing. You see.
Okay,
So
you share all the letter to us. We have a look just to confirm that it's the right email addresses.
okay, sure.
Thank you.
Okay, so that's pretty much all for the Singapore for this this particular line. So I give the floor to Angie to continue the others.
Thank you, Sherry.
Thank you,
No
Chair.
problem.
Ashraf, you mentioned just now Singapore, and then Philippines and Thailand, right?
Yes, correct.
Okay, sure. Let me share my screen. John. Okay, frankly speaking, for Thailand, what we call that, when it comes to bank confirmation, we did not prepare like Malaysia, because there's no such demand for this country that for action of COE. However, we have this SAT that the affiliates asked us to fill in. I think this 2025's one as the latest for easy reference. So this one actually I put a link here because the file actually isn't from us. Okay, it's already in the file. So I think for SAT, Kevin, Ashraf, I think you guys are very familiar. This is from the Nafika side. However, when it comes to these inputs, right, there's these items. I think it has been the case where, you know, there are fin 5 or some financial items that are related to what's so-called COE that affiliates ask us to fill in.
Can you close off your meeting? We can't see the full
Okay,
screen.
sure. Yeah.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you. So there are some items actually, you know, the affiliates ask us to provide. So it is very, I think, if I'm not wrong, PSC Treasury, I think people like Ashraf also fill in for certain items. So for this part, actually, we fill in the necessary. Okay, and this is what we have item fin 4.
Mm-hmm.
All right, fin 4. Yeah, this one as well, but actually I don't think we fill in anything for fin 5, although my name is there. Yeah, so, and this one, no. Let's scroll down, actually. Yeah, that's all from us.
So basically it's just one, the bank mandate.
Yes, that's right. Okay. And
So,
also this one, sorry, the fin 2 as well, the bank relationship. But of course, this is before, I think this is during the time global racy was published, things like that, you see. So these are during the interim. But I would like to comment that when it comes to this one, moving forward, if you remember, Kevin, Farah mentioned that this SAT actually is more like BAC as an owner. Yes.
Just now when Cherry shared on her activities, she never mentioned about this. So, are you doing for Singapore?
Singapore last year, actually not really, but this year they did approach. That's why.
So,
Yeah. So
only for Singapore.
recently only, it's recently, okay? So it depends because we, frankly speaking, it's not all the countries come to us because I think, I'm not too sure why. So because of the timeline that we have to, I mean, they have this submission. So we fill in what we have filled in here. However, we actually, we understand, we are made to understand from Fora that, let me continue this part first. SAT actually is a process control under the BSC. As such, moving forward, we will not be, I think moving forward, it should be BSC Treasury as well because they're under the global receipt. But this is just like a walkthrough to you guys for the part that we're filling in the past. So this is the latest one, 2025. Okay.
So for Thailand, for SAT, you are only covering Thailand.
Okay, that's why I want to, because today's session is based on what we're putting under the capacity file. Okay, clear? If you want to open up this item, it can be a lot, but in case it is for Thailand, yes, we do have it. For Philippines, we do have it.
Sorry, repeat. You say for Thailand, we don't have it in the...
We have it.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. What I'm showing case here is actually based on the capacity file, which has SAT. Okay. So this is the information that I put in to all. All right. Yeah, that's all for this one.
Two only. Two items.
Okay. So this is for Thailand. For Thailand bank confirmation, there's nothing done by us because I think probably different countries, their procedure is different. So I'm sharing here for Thailand under this PT. It's only related to SAT 2025 as a showcase here.
Okay. Cherry, for Singapore, you don't do any SAT?
No, nothing from my side.
Okay.
Okay, for Singapore, I would like to emphasize in capacity file last year we actually nothing much that we have done, but this year I think Singapore they came to us for the same thing. I think this line item is the same thing. Okay, for the format of the file.
It is the same. The templates are all the same.
Yes, that's right.
Yeah.
So, and because the capacity file doesn't cover SAT, under Singapore country, so hence we are not showing case this one. But I think you can take this Thailand's one as a good case.
So you are helping on Singapore side also, Angie?
No, for this time.
For this time. Okay.
Alright. Okay. So that's all for Thailand. I would like to move on to this.
So there's nothing on the external side on Thailand, only internal.
No. Even the queries from the bank is, I think now Chuti Papa getting the shared service team to revert to the bank. This is very minimal for Thailand actually.
Yeah. So in actual fact, that's what we are trying to get to. If Fleet is supporting treasury activities. So moving forward, if she is the bridge connecting the bank to whoever, we need to take over that role from her.
I think it's
So that's global RC, right? The R falls under G3. That's why we are trying to get a view who is doing what, and it seems that not everything is in COE. Yeah.
So
Okay.
for next year, I think it's very important for the next submission or this thing. I think this one we shouldn't be receiving anymore. This is what we like to emphasize here for this one. I think Africa should be informed with this moving forward. Okay.
So the same thing, right? Like global RC, we are going through transition. I'm asking for help. In case if we have not transitioned for the activity, we will come to you for advice. When it's fully transitioned, definitely, we will manage it ourselves.
Okay.
Okay. Thanks,
So
Angie.
just for Thailand. Next is actually Philippines. Malaysia, I'm not going to walk through because we have covered that. Okay. So for
we already, yes.
yeah. Okay.
Mm.
So for Philippines, let me go to this SAT. Also, we have filled in the similar. I think I will not spend much of time because it's the same format, right? For this one. So for Philippines, we provide the input here.
So the same two items up
Hold on.
should be Fin 3, Fin 3, is it Fin 3? Fin 4. Fin 3 or Fin 4? Fin 4. Down. Payment, yes, Fin 4.
Actually, they tagged us today, but I need to check back the item because we did comment something on that. Just wait for a while. Okay. This one, SAT. Nonetheless, we have actually provided a similar because the answer pretty standard because it is by I think they did not put my name, but Jane had me the day. I'll come back to you on this one because I have saved a copy of this, what we call that, SAT for this one. Okay. Usually it will be the same, SOP, things like that. We have this coverage. So let me come back to you on this one for the part that we filled in, but for sure we filled in this one for Jen, the affiliates, when they tag us. So this is for Philippines. Any questions for SAT?
No.
Okay, so for the other one is audit. Okay, for Philippines one is a bit complex. I don't mean to. This is very complex, but the item probably is not straightforward. Okay, so we have this what we experience is actually the yearly exercise that we have received from the auditor. Just a moment. I think this one's got. So first of all, like reason one, I think this year as it's the latest one because there's a rules are updated. So what we have is actually first of all, we received this email from the Nafika side. This one, sorry. Okay. First of all, Nafika would notify us that what is the requirement that the KPMG would like to request from all the stakeholders. So for as far as COE is concerned, we have this particularly loan and financing sub-process walkthrough that this KPMG would like to have what so-called have a session with us to go through what is the process flow like. Okay, so during the session, actually, they will ask us how is it done for the loan drawdown with external and then the intercore loan drawdown or repayment. So they will have a meeting with us, with our side here. So what you have to do is that you have to share with them what's the process like for now. For example, for our case. So what's the process for drawdown and how do you deal with the bank, and then what's the process after you confirm, then, so on and so forth. And the documents, for sure they will ask for it. Okay. So this is the one that this is the very first one. Number two, after this one, actually, I think your site have this, what we call it, para, that your team has it. We actually, after they have this call, right, we have to upload the necessary loan payment requests, loan payment documents to them. Not all, because we are not in charge for all the journal entry, for example. What we have shared is actually drawdown notice, P notes, and probably, the email. But I don't share the email because it's more internal. So what we have shared is actually drawdown notice and also the P notes. That is the drawdown documents that we have with the bank. So we uploaded it to Kara system. So all these actually are under the control. I mean, for internal, it's actually with the assistance from Nafika as a liaison, internal and the KPMG. But when it comes to this session, it's between us and the KPMG. And after that, we need to upload the necessary relevant documents that we are in charge for into Kara. Okay. All right. So this one is actually another email. This is more on like a follow-up. Okay. So we have uploaded to Kara. Then so far they have not come back to us for any questions. So what we have uploaded to Kara, actually, you can see here, these are the loan drawdown documents that we uploaded to Kara. Number two, this is the KPMG. These are intercore documents that we have as a proof after our walkthrough with KPMG, and this is also uploaded to Kara as well. Okay. So far, nothing that This one is wrong. This one, let me, okay. So only these 4 that we have attached already into this KT file, of which this is already under the Philippines, under audit related item.
So actually KPMG never asked for the loan agreements because I saw just now when Cherry presented there are requests for loan agreements.
For the
first
case,
before.
for the case of Philippines, they don't ask. They do not ask so far.
Okay.
I say
So
again, audit query is subject to auditor.
because actually we do not simply share all this loan agreement with, because to us auditor is auditor, but we also have control in sharing the documents with the parties.
Okay.
So we don't simply share all these documents with, although they are auditor, but it has to be making sense.
So means that 2024 audit also they never asked for the loan agreement. Is it?
I do not think they came to me for that part. No. Yeah, no. But this year so far, 2025, they did not ask so far.
Okay, all right.
Okay. So that's all for Philippines and Thailand.
Okay, all right. We are run of time. So I will schedule another session for Indonesia, Vietnam, right?
Yeah.
Do you do anything for Brunei, Brunox?
No, nothing.
Okay, all right. Okay, thank you.
Kevin, Ashraf, I need to hold on.
Yeah.
Hold your time for
Okay,
energy.
thanks, Sim.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye. Who has DocuSign?